Milwaukee. Here's John McCure.
All right, happy Thursday, everybody. Greg Matzek is also here. Wyatt Barmar-Pooley's in the newsroom and doing traffic today, and Tony Cartagena is producing the show. And I am so super excited. We have the new Miss Wisconsin, Lila Sherry, with us live in our Annex Wealth Management studios. Lila, how are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you so much for having me.
It's a good time to remind people you can stream our show live. Our YouTube channel is up and running. We've got a listen live button at WTMJ.com and a watch live button. You can see Lila's tiara and her bright smiling face sitting in the studio.
Thank you.
Is it heavy?
No. You kind of forget that it's there after a while.
Oh, no. Do you run into stuff?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yep. You hit your head on the top of the car getting out. Or,
no.
Oh, yeah. It happens.
Do you wear it driving down the interstate?
Yeah. Well, when I first arrived, I was in the wrong place. And so I was all ready to go. And so by the time I got here, I was like, I'm not going to take it off and put it back on. So here I was driving down the interstate into downtown Milwaukee.
Oh, my God. That is so funny.
Yep.
Like at the
with the crown
stoplight?
on.
You're pulled up
yep,
at stoplights?
exactly. Yeah. I got looks. I smiled, and I kept on my way.
There you go.
We made it.
Poise counts. You have poise.
Poise
If you don't have poise, you
counts.
can't be Miss America.
Yep, that's for sure. So you won the Preliminary Talent and Evening Wear Award honors. Tell us about your talent.
Yeah, my talent is Chopin on the piano,
Oh my
Revolutionary Etude. It's a song that I've been working on for quite a bit. I'm trying to think, probably 7 years now. I've been working on it, perfecting it, performing it. It is near and dear to my heart. Growing up, piano was a way for me to find peace, find joy, and my mom always said it's a universal language. If you want to talk to everyone, you learn music. And so I just hoped that I shared my joy and that love of music on stage.
Do you ever see any really weird talents? Like somebody comes up to try and be a ventriloquist?
Actually,
something strange.
You know, the best one I've seen so far has been speed painting.
Okay,
And
very interesting.
yeah, it was super interesting. It was really fun to watch. And so it's fun to kind of see those extra unique talents come up. That's not just your traditional singing or dancing.
And they didn't win.
Good point.
Go with piano or
One
singing.
day they will. I'm sure of it. So.
Tell us about your platform.
Yeah, Breaking Down Breaking News is my community service initiative. So when my mother immigrated here to the United States from China, she left a world of censorship. There's no Google, there's no public libraries, and she came here because we have information at our fingertips. And so a big way for her to learn about her society and her new culture was through watching local news stations. And so it was always on in our house, something that I grew up with. And naturally, I decided to study journalism. I work for a local station in Madison, and I like to educate about journalism because it's something that really people don't know about. Our kids aren't getting those journalism classes in schools. We don't have newspapers really anymore for those kids to write for. And so really bringing back that digital media education is really important to me because how can we not know about something that's so prevalent in our lives?
You know,
Well, and-
Lila, and journalists are just under attack these days. It's
Sure.
a tough profession to be in,
Yeah.
and they're begrudgingly acknowledged. So to bring attention to, and I know I'm biased, but to bring attention to a way that we keep people informed. And if you're in China, you know that you don't get
Right.
news straight.
Right.
Are you first generation then?
Yeah. I believe so. Technically speaking, yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So how are you balancing everything right now? Right? You say you work at a station
Yeah.
in Madison, right?
Sure.
You're all in on journalism, and it's like, well, hang on a second,
Mm-hmm.
because you got to be buzzing around the state, and you're going to have a national competition. So how are you juggling all this?
I'll be honest, I'm really lucky. My station is working really closely with me and being really flexible. So right now I'm less than part-time. So I'm there just to, keep my grounds. I'm there for a year. I work 1 day a week, but my main priority is Miss Wisconsin, and they know that, and they're very supportive of that. And so that's why I'm able to run around and travel thousands of miles during my year.
So where do you go? What's your week like? Take us through, and I know probably there is no typical week, but you must
Sure.
be on the road a lot.
Sure. Let me actually take you through this past week. So on Monday, I had Monday at the station I was working. The next day, Tuesday, we went to Farm Technology Days in Baraboo. From there, I had, I think, half a day off yesterday, and then we came here. Tomorrow, we'll be here again on the Morning Blend, and then Saturday, we have a Blueberry Festival. Sunday, a parade in Princeton, and then again back to work on
Wow.
Monday.
It's 7 days
It's
a
kind of
week,
an
right?
overview. Yeah, pretty much 7 days. I'm lucky to get a day or two off.
So
yeah.
are you out and back home, Are you spending the night in these places?
Sometimes I'm out and back home. For example, tonight I'm spending the night at one of the local volunteers for the Miss America organization, and so we'll crash at her place and then get moving again tomorrow.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to put you up like
You
at
do what you gotta
St.
do.
Kate downtown or fancy
Right.
suite.
Nice
Yeah.
meal, per
Exactly.
diem.
We got to get some sponsorships to happen for sure. Yeah.
Tell us about the part of the state that you're from. You're Miss South Central. So what part of this? Is
Sure.
that south of Madison? Where is that?
I was born and raised in Madison. So Miss South Central was an open competition. So any girl in any part of the state could have competed. So I represent Madison, South Madison area, that part of the state. I was born and raised in Madison. So.
All right, let's play a little game. So you're going to be on a deserted island.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Deserted island. You
Okay.
need to make a choice. You can head to this island and take one dessert. It's the only dessert you're going to get the rest of your life, probably.
Okay.
What's the one dessert you're taking?
Easy cheesecake.
Okay.
That
Really
was
no
so
hesitation
easy.
there.
No,
There was no
cheesecake
hesitation.
all day, every day. Mhm.
Plain?
Yeah, strawberries, probably. Strawberry cheesecake.
You are going to have to wash it down. You get one beverage to take it through on this island.
An iced caramel latte with oat milk.
I feel like you're crushing those right now, right?
Yeah, you're very decisive, too.
Yeah.
All right, you can take the music of one band or one singer.
Oh, I have to say Taylor Swift. I recently went
that's
to go
good.
see her concert, so I can't live without her music.
Was that just like an out-of-body experience going to see T Swift in action?
Crazy. And, I know how hard it was for people to get tickets. And
Yeah.
I got really lucky because one of my friend's cousins bought like 4 or 5 all at once when she got in the queue and was like, hey, whoever wants to come, take them. So I jumped on it and I just got really lucky. I didn't even have to wait in the queue.
Yeah, John was backstage, but that's another story for another time.
Yeah, it
All
was
right,
pretty
so
special.
You got your cheesecake, you've got your iced caramel latte, you've got Taylor Swift.
Uh-huh.
You get one person to share it all with on that island, but it's only one person.
It has to be my mom. How cliche is that?
That's
but
awesome.
It's not.
But we don't get to spend as much time together as we should, right? And she's so proud of me. She's so excited for me during this year, but she gets like one wrap-up call a week. And so it would be awesome to just sit down and hang out with her and let her know all the ins and outs of everything that's been going on.
All right, so you're going to be with your mom on the island
Keep
doing all
building.
this stuff.
It's really sounding like a nice island to be
Yeah,
on.
we could write a
And you
book
get
about
to take
this.
your favorite piece of clothing. What's your favorite piece of clothing? Describe it for us.
Oh gosh, one piece of clothing?
Yeah.
A nice sundress. A nice breezy sundress. Probably going to be sunny, probably going to sweat a lot, right?
There's some
So-
versatility there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
When is Miss America?
January. They haven't announced days specifically yet, but it's said to be in January. So got about 6
Awesome.
months.
Good luck. You're going to kill
Thank
it.
you. Thank you so much.
Lila Sherry is Miss Wisconsin. It's so fun to have you here. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for having me. This was so fun.
It is 4:15 at WTMJ. John Mercure here for Dave Drakekamp Heating. Let me tell you about these guys. I've been trusting them with my family's comfort for years. They're just the best. The same guys have been coming to my house for about a dozen years. That says a lot about the company. They're going to treat you right. They're going to take care of you big time. So no matter what it is that you're looking for, a free quote on a new system, installation of a new system, routine maintenance,